we had, I mean, all the way across, if you look, we had 16 guys that didn't go through spring at all, for one reason or another. So, but at the wide receiver position, I think, Quinn Schott has had a good spring. I don't know what he did today, but, and I'll say 81 made some plays this spring, and 6, was up and down. Again, he's got to become more consistent because he can really be a game changer. He can change games for us, and so we got to get more consistency out of him. But overall, we still got a long way to go there.
How did Thomas Moore kick the ball this spring? You pretty confident?
You know what? He was, I would say he was the most consistent kicker we had this spring, and really did some nice. There were some days that he was 100%. 18 out of 20. I mean, he was pretty good throughout the spring.
Going back to the wide receivers, Filato had caught a couple balls today. How has he been this spring?
Like a deer in the headlights. I mean, he's a pup. He's worked extremely hard. But I mean, there's a lot of times where his eyes are about that big around. He's getting coached hard. He's got people yelling, "We're going fast." He's trying to process it, and he's expected to be, processing it like everybody else on the field. And it was a change in culture for him. I'll put it that way.
Has Trubisky moved up to number 2 already, or is he?
I mean, if we went out there, today and played a game, he'd be in that number 2 spot, and so we'll, Marquise, when he stepped out, he was number 2, and when he comes back in the summer, I mean, those 2 guys will be competing for that 2nd spot.
Was he better than even you expected? I mean, he had great.
You know what?
Career, I know, but.
I mean, I don't know if we got anybody that's better than I've expected, but I'll say I did not expect him to pick things up, grasp the offense as quickly as he did, and command the offense as quickly as he did. Which is tough for a kid to do. When you're in that role at quarterback and you're expected to command it, they should feel your presence on every single play. All the other 10 guys out there, and when he's able to do that right now at this early, I mean, I was impressed with him.
You got fall camp to come, but last year you said at this time of year that the only depth you had on the team was at tight end. Are you feeling any better about your depth at any position at this point?
I'm thinking. I'm not crying.
You might be praying.
No, I can't say there's a spot that I feel good about the depth. I can't say that there's one unit right now that I feel like we're strong 1 and 2. So, yeah, we got a lot of work to do.
Larry, how confident are you with that defensive front? I mean, obviously Cream had a great day today, but for the rest of that group? Yeah,
I mean, until you stop the run, it's hard to say that your defensive front is doing a good job, and today we didn't stop the run. So, but they've shown flashes, during different scrimmages and things where they've done a great job and gotten after it. But we got to keep coming. We got to get better on both fronts. We got to get better if we're going to be successful.
Do you feel like you got to have some help from your freshmen in that area?
Yeah, we're definitely going to have some freshmen come in and help us. There's no doubt about that. And that's always a scary situation.
Anybody else? All right, thank you, everyone.